Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So we are doing another energy checkup and I am really excited. I have a few things to talk about beforehand collectively, and a little story that I think that some of you might find interesting, something that was kind of healing for me as well in a weird way. But yeah, I just want to let you know that there's 4 groups today. So whenever the time comes, pick a number that resonates with you. Actually, I'll choose crystals today, just for the sake of it. Also, I want to let you know that these readings are timeless, so you can go on. I'm going to create a playlist so you can, if you want to check out any more of these, you can. Yeah, what else? Yeah, if you would like a private reading, there is a waiting list now of a week and a half, so I just want to let you guys know that. My website is josephmoonhealing.com and the link is in the description anyway. But yeah, let's start. I just want to talk a little bit about something that I seen while I was meditating earlier. I was intentionally trying to kind of channel messages, and I seen, for anyone that is a single parent, that you're going to start receiving more abundance, but you need to let yourself be open to it. And I was also seeing that abundance was coming through in food. So that's the message for some people, that maybe you need to just rethink about what you're feeding your kids, because how you're feeding them is literally how you are looking after yourself as well. That's kind of the message that I was getting. You're going to attract more abundance for your family as long as you're looking after them health-wise. So yeah, that was one thing that came through. Another thing, which was really interesting, I think I should talk about what happened the other day first. So I went to the dentist like a couple of days ago, and I wasn't nervous or anything. I'm never nervous going to the dentist. I just stick the pain and I'm like, whatever. I've always had a really good pain threshold, and like growing up, I kind of held all my emotions in. Like my emotional pain was something that I wasn't very good at dealing with, and I used to self-harm, and then it all came to the surface and I started to heal eventually. So yeah, pain threshold with me was never really an issue. But for some reason, I went into the dentist and I just wanted to channel while I was lying there on the bed. And the weirdest thing happened. So I was lying down, and then all of a sudden I just felt myself go straight out, kind of like an out-of-body experience. And it was so bizarre because the dentist, she was talking away to me, and I couldn't really, every time she would talk to me, I felt like I had to kind of come back into my body and speak. Even though, why was she talking to me? I don't know. Like, I had to go, huh? It's awkward when the dentist talks to you. But anyway, she was telling me, this is going to hurt, this is going to hurt. And I was like, no, it's not going to hurt. I'm not going to let myself be in my body again. So I went out, and I have one particular spirit guide that I really like working with. And I usually just sit down and it's like chatting to an old friend. So while I was like looking at my body from up above, I was asking him, like, why do we go through pain? And what he told me was just so interesting, and I never really thought about it. But we as humans wanted to experience pain. That's why we came here to this like reality. Sorry about that. We came here to experience pain because when you are in higher dimensions, pain isn't there. It doesn't exist. So some souls want to reincarnate to feel pain, to learn through pain, and it's actually something that they like. From looking at their perspective, they like the feeling of pain because pain is only an illusion, really. And that whole experience really proved that to me, because even though my body was reacting, I could like see and feel that I was twitching, but because of the nerves and like when she was like going really deep in my gums, I started to feel like, oh, should I go down and feel this and enjoy it? And he was like, no, you don't have to if you don't want to. Some people like pain. Some people don't realize that they like the emotional pain. They like feeling pain. And then today, when I was kind of channeling for you guys again, it all made sense and it all clicked back to me of when I used to self-harm. And it was like, that was my way of, I was using that as a way to feel pain because I couldn't deal with the emotional pain. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because today was just a really off day. And overall, I feel like we need to be more observant of how we are feeling and any pains that we have in our body physically as well, to just observe them and ask yourself why they're there. Like I have a sore shoulder at the minute, and it's to do with my own stuff, but I'm not going to bring that up. I just too long if I keep making stories about myself. But yeah, I just really think that collectively now we need to be more observant of what is going on. And I feel like with what I was channeling earlier on, I seen myself get off at like a really big, like what do you call it? Not a roller coaster. It's like a water slide, and I was going down and up like this. But whenever I was going up, I was getting nervous, and then the relief after. So it was just like this thrill. And collectively, I feel like we're going through this a lot lately, where it's like a lot of high energy and then really low energy and like fear, and it's like they're all kind of happening at once. Like 1 minute you're going to be really energized, wake up really energized, and the next thing you're going to feel so drained, and then in the afternoon you might be really energized again. And this is kind of what Spirit was sending me, that kind of message that we're going through like these ups and downs a lot more intensely now. But it's kind of like we're picking up speed now with this little bit of the year ending. And a lot more things are coming to light, and it's just like you can sense it. People are more sensitive to the weather as well, the changes in the weather and the moon phases. Everyone's becoming more heightened, and emotions are a lot more like, yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up before we begin, because I really feel like with the energy for today's video, it's going to be a lot of positive feedback because I'm feeling it. But I just wanted to get that out of the way and just kind of talk about how, you know, pain is something that we look at in such a negative light, when really pain actually brings you out the other side, and it makes you look back and think, wow, I really, really appreciate everything that I went through and how hard it was, because it's made me into the person I am today. And it makes sense now when I'm thinking about it. Like, our soul puts us through this pain, emotional pain, physical pain, so that we become stronger spiritually. And yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was really like amazing. And I still can't believe how I could sit there in that chair for so long and just not really react, like feel it. I was just observing it. Yeah, and another thing that I also do is when I'm taking a cold shower, I test myself and I don't react. I just try and sit in 0 point and just feel the cold, because cold water isn't painful, but we are uncomfortable, and it's not that it's painful, but it's uncomfortable. And I think that when you observe these like feelings and don't really react, it's so enlightening. And that's kind of why I wanted to bring that up. But yeah, enough babbling on. So I'm going to choose 4 crystals. So choose the crystal that you are drawn to. This isn't really a crystal. This is group number 1. It's a rock I found that really spoke to me. This is group number 2. Group number 3. Another rock I found. And group number 4. Okay, so I will see you in the timestamps. Hello, group number 1. So, before we begin, anyone that is new here, I channel first and then I use some cards at the end. And yeah, just to go a little bit deeper. So let us begin. Okay, I'm seeing there is something that you are going to eventually become aware of. It's something that you kind of have forgotten about. It's almost like I'm seeing a box, and there's something in the box that has an abundant feel. Like it's like really, it's like an old kind of chest, but it's fully golden. So I feel like this is representing abundance is coming your way. You may have felt that you have been kind of alone lately with your finances, or with, you know, attracting good into your life. And I just want to let you know that that is, the energy has shifted now, and there is something new coming your way that is going to be almost like you are either uncovering something that you weren't really sure. Okay, I'm opening the box and I'm seeing a picture of a couple, actually. Okay, I'm seeing a diary and a frame of a couple, but the frame is cracked. I think that you've finally healed emotionally from anything that's happened in the past with with a partner or something. I do see that you are welcoming in someone who is trustworthy. That is, I'm hearing that loud and clear. You're welcoming in the energy of someone who is trustworthy and that speaks from the heart. This person is also someone, I'm not sure what your connection is, or your, how strong of a connection you have with your father, but they are someone who, I really should put that on silent because that just put me off. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like, I'm not sure if you've healed from anything that's happened with your father, but it's definitely saying to me right now that it is healing, and it's already healed because I see this in your timeline. So this person will have some similarities to your father in a good way. Not the stuff that you kind of hold them accountable for. This is the loving, the trustworthy energy, and very, very compassionate with children. This energy of this person that's coming in. They're going to have, if it's female as well, because I am feeling like there's a female energy with this person as well, because of that motherly. So it's like, it's hard to say. There's a new female energy coming in as well, for some people. I'm not sure what your sexual orientation is, but it's kind of like whatever, whatever you want. Weird. Okay. Yeah. So let's kind of, what I want to ask. I have a new tarot deck actually. It's called the Animal Totem Tarot. So I'm going to use this for one message. And I actually feel like I'm going to channel once I use this as well, because I'm in a channeling mood. 9 of Swords, okay. I'm going to feel myself in the room. Okay. With that, I am definitely picking up here that you have, your home has been feeling a little off lately. And it's not just your home, it's the homes around you. I'm seeing a community of people just feeling the pressure and feeling that kind of purging energy, and everyone just seems off. Everyone seems like they're kind of like in this energy right now. And I'm hearing that what you need to do right now is you need to like look outside your window, see what other people are doing, notice how they're acting as well, because they're going through exactly the same thing as we're all going through. We're all having a hard time. We all have our own individual problems, but what I'm seeing here collectively is like we're all in this Nine of Swords. We're all having trouble sleeping at night. We're all feeling like the pressure that things are never going to be the same again. And I'm hearing that things aren't going to be the same. They're going to be a lot better. And we have to just like be there for each other and be even kind to the people that are not kind to you. Because you have your own choice to walk away from that. So I'm just seeing that anyone that seems off, just know that giving them a smile will just make them a little bit happier. I feel like you just have to try your best to just not let everyone's mood affect you. That's what I'm hearing, because that's what I'm picking up. I'm seeing that you look at someone and you feel sorry for the way that they are, or the people or the families around you. I'm seeing this as a whole community kind of thing. And, you know, trying to just speak to each other and be nice to each other is going to help a lot. So I'm feeling like just talking to people for you is going to really help you, because your little kindness that I feel inside you is going to make someone's day. So yeah, I was picking that up. Let us see what else we have. I'm going to pull one of these. I want to ask, what does this abundance, why is this abundance coming now? And the abundance feels like a relationship, but also for some of you it feels like you are uncovering something that's going to help you along. That bed, that it's all to do with sleeping as well. Dream sweet, sleep dream. Sleep deep, jeekers. I don't say jeekers. Where did that come from? I don't know. Do you say jeekers? I don't know. I feel like your dreams, your dreams are really, really heightened right now. Some of you probably have astral projected, and I feel like you've astral projected in your local area as well. That's for small part of you. But some of you may be a little bit also interested in like astral projection or lucid dreaming or something along those lines. But I feel like just let yourself sleep. Don't try and do that, because it's not something that really we need to be doing right now. I feel like there's enough going on down here than to be trying to fix things out there. But also anyone else that's struggling with sleep right now because there's a lot of things on your mind, I really recommend doing some breath work before bed. That's something I do, and it really clears my mind. It knocks me right out. So yeah, that's just something I'm getting. But I feel like that is the main thing that's blocking you at the minute from attracting this abundance, because you're overthinking when you go to bed. And I feel like you psychically, because when nighttime comes around, we're also our psychic abilities are heightened, or just we sense things telepathically and stuff. So you might be picking up on other things that people are thinking about you, and then you're getting confused and you're just getting stressed. So just try and switch off. Create some sort of nighttime routine where you just completely unwind. And I don't want to sound like an old woman, but yeah, get rid of the technology, because it's not really helping anyone right now, especially with what we are seeing on social media. It's not okay to go to bed and watch stuff that's not really good for your head. So yeah, I would say just try and make a routine for nighttime that's just going to really get you having your deep sleep that you really deserve. And a blessing. Let's have a blessing. I feel like a grandmother is trying to come through there for some of you. Your grandmother, this is coming through. A blessing on your boundaries. I feel like this has to do with Okay, I am seeing that you are attracting a lot of attention, but you're looking in the wrong area, okay? And you're feeling like you have to question things a lot more. But what I'm hearing, that it doesn't have to be that complicated. Just wait for someone to approach you, just go with it. And then when it comes up that you have to say, I don't really like that, then try and not think about your boundaries too much. These are my boundaries. So when this person comes to me, this is what I will say to them, that they can't do this, and this is something that I don't. You're overthinking it. Your boundaries only should come into play whenever the moment is happening where you need to use them. You shouldn't be thinking about your boundaries. You should own your boundaries. You should know your boundaries, and it shouldn't be a thing that you have to think about. And that comes with a lot of practice. So that's just something, like, you are being blessed right now with even the awareness of having experiences where you have to put your boundaries into place. That's what I'm hearing. So don't overthink your boundaries. Feel them. Feel them when they're coming up. Anything else? Let's see. I'll pull 3 cards here. There's a male energy that's very powerful that's coming in, and it's something that you're not really going to expect this person, because they're nothing that you've really had before, and I really feel like this interaction is going to be so, like, you're not really even going to think about it when it happens. It's not going to be like that spark where you're like, oh, first, or fell in love with this person. What is that? Sorry. There's something coming through. Hold on. You're going to not like them. That's what it is. You're going to not like them at the start, because there's something that they're going to you're going to be like, I don't like the way you said that. And I feel like you're going to make it more complicated than it needs to be. And you're going to be minding your own business. That's what I feel like it really is, because with this card, I feel like you're going to be, with the 2 of Wands, I feel like you're not really going to be expecting it. You're going to be minding your own business. And they're also going to be kind of minding their own business. It's not going to be very much like an in your face kind of thing. It's like they're just going to be there around you, but just their presence is going to throw you off because of the Emperor energy. You're going to feel like, why are you here? I don't know what that energy is. It's just going to be like, why are you here? Like, stop being like that. I don't know. I feel like they're going to keep interrupting you, but it feels like someone in a workplace. It feels like you're having a coffee somewhere, and this person's just kind of like, you're reading a book or something, and this person's just kind of talking out loud and kind of being a little bit of a show off, but you're going to not like it, but at the same time you are going to like it. So I don't know where that's coming through from, but something very personal they're going to say that's going to be the thing that draws you in then, though. There's something that they're going to say that's very personal to you, or something that you resonate deeply with, and then you're going to tune into the conversation that they're having or what they're saying. That's what I'm picking up. That's kind of how you're going to kind of know. So this could be many different situations, but what's going to really spark you to be drawn into someone right now is you're going to hear something that really resonates with you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Group number 1, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome. So if you're new to my channel, beforehand, I just sit with myself and pick messages up first, and then I use the tarot cards to kind of clarify what I was already feeling. So yeah, let us begin. Wow, guys. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of changes coming for you because of how you have changed your energy. Your energy has shifted into a very passionate direction. You are definitely either reading something or you have come across some sort of new discovery. I'm not sure what this is. It has to do with moving away from an old situation. It's almost like you're ready now. You're ready to just put everything in the car and get going and just drive to whatever it is that you want to do. I feel like you're wanting to move from a home, or you're wanting to move jobs, or just you're going after what it is that you've wanted for such a long time, and you're fed up. You've really tried to tell people or even warn people that this is what's coming. I'm thinking about this and I really want to go after it, and people aren't really taking you on, and now you're just like, watch me go, watch me do it. That's the energy I'm getting. It's very much like, I don't want you to even talk to me anymore because I tried. So for some of you, it could be leaving people behind, and it also could be to do with leaving family members. Like certain family members that were trying to tell you that you couldn't do it, and you're like, now I'm proving myself, kind of. It's like, I see like kind of sight. I don't know why I'm seeing that. It's kind of like, yeah, I feel like that was the attitude that you were getting. You've always been someone who was always aspiring to be better, but you got trapped for a little while in other people's energy because of their jealousy that was keeping you on a leash, on their little leash that they had you on. And you just had enough, and you're basically like, there's so much more to life than what I'm living right now. And I'm glad that this is the energy that I'm picking up. And you're a little bit nervous of things, kind of, seeing a little, I don't know why, but I'm seeing you as a little duck, and you're like waddling and falling, and you're trying to follow a specific way, because I'm seeing the mother duck at the front, and you're kind of like trying to stay in line. And I just want to say that that's not the way you should really go about this for some reason, because I feel like, you're going to want to do different things. So slow yourself down, and take yourself away from that motherly energy. I feel like this has a lot to do with your mother or grandparent, or something that just really, you've always been kind of following their way. And now it's like, I'm seeing the duck has now went its own way. Sorry if that is a weird image for you, comparing you to a duck, but like, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. You are afraid though of being alone as well. You're afraid of that aspect, and I feel like I've seen like you've some sort of a fear of the dark, or you have a fear of being alone at nighttime. So that's something that I feel that is your own kind of thing that you have to work through, because this is root chakra, like feeling safe and feeling secure is root chakra energy. So there must have been some sort of like feeling of uncertainty, or that you weren't secure in your past as a child or whatever, or there was just kind of like this feeling of instability that you haven't really acknowledged, and you haven't really like moved through it, like move through that blockage, because that is root chakra. So working with your root, getting yourself very much grounded, doing some sort of meditation practice, eating more root chakra foods, which is like the earthy carb, like potatoes, no, not carbs, potatoes and like root vegetables. They're going to really, really ground you right now when you're making this move. So yeah, let us see. By the way, the images that I was seeing, like of how you, because I see you're very much visualizing how you want things to go. It's really good. I really like what you're visualizing for yourself, because I feel like it's a whole different lifestyle. I love this, because I literally seen you as a duck beside the river, and then you chose to get into the river and just go the opposite way because there was another way for you to go. And we have the Eight of Cups, and this is a fish jumping out of the river, leaving behind something that does not serve them anymore. And I love this card because it's kind of like this belief that I felt that you had, like you've discovered something and people just don't get it. This is what this cup or this card makes me feel like. It makes me feel like this fish has jumped out of the water and it's like discovered a whole new world. And like the rest of the fish just stay down there in the river and they wouldn't dare to jump out of the water for some reason. But you are like a little bit more ballsy and you're a little bit like, I want to know more. I want to see more. I want to be around different cultures, different people. So this is very much like leaving something, okay? And this is all about leaving anyway in this card, the meaning. But you're also feeling the energy a lot more lately. And it's also going to be a little bit testing for you, okay? So that's what I'm picking up. I want to see energetically what is happening with you right now. Health. You're focusing on your health. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your emotional health, to be honest. The way that I'm feeling from this has a lot to do with like emotions, because I'm seeing a lot of water. We have cups. I'm seeing that you're really working on your emotions, and through that you are then choosing to live a healthier lifestyle. So you're working in here, and the last place for you to notice the changes is your own physical body. So when you work outside, when you work with people outside of you, and you then work with your own emotions inside of you, then your whole body, your whole face can change. People can even, like, if I feel like I look like a different person from I was a couple of years ago. Like that all takes time, and you know, wanting to change how you look is something that I don't think you're really focused on too much. You're more so just wanting to heal inside, which is great. I feel like you know that the only way to do that is to really go after what it is you've always wanted to go after. So that's great. Let's see what else I'm getting. A blessing for you right now. A blessing on your intuition. So I am feeling that you're very much visualizing what you want, and I think that you need to start believing it. Like believe in it, because it is real. Like there's some visualizations I have of my life in the future, and I know that they're real, and I love going into them and just being like, this is going to be so great, and when this moment comes I'm going to feel it so much and just be so grateful for this experience. And I feel like you are really getting these visuals from your higher self because they want you to be motivated, they want you to stay motivated. And that's, you have, with that owl in the background too, it's like they see you as someone who is very much knowledgeable and could teach certain things that you've went through in your life. You could teach about them. I'm hearing that from your guides. I'm hearing that you are someone who will definitely be able to teach about certain things that have happened to you in your life. And that's great, because when you have that, when you integrate that into your life, it makes everything just so much better, because you're also healing as well yourself as you go. So that's great. I feel like that's what's coming for you as well in this new kind of reality that's in your timeline. This new vision that you're seeing is a real vision, so just treat it like one. Don't treat it like a fantasy. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see, I'm going to pull 3 more cards. The King of Wands, I feel like this has to do with that fear of the dark, but you're going to go after it anyway. Because I'm also picking up now that it has to do with going somewhere that is completely, like, you're not really familiar with it. And like, you're not really looking too much into what it is that you're going to go towards, but you know that you're being guided towards it and you're going after it, whether, like, it's almost like you're being pushed. Like, it's just like, you don't even know how to explain it. It's like, I have to do this. I feel like I have to do this, and it's scary, but it's what my soul wants me to do. That's what I'm picking up with this King of Wands. Is all about adventure. And this King of Wands is female, and she wants a peaceful life. Even though it's all about adventure, she wants a peaceful life. She wants somewhere that, you know, she can think and create without the distractions of the outside world that's going on, like the chaos with drama and all that. You're not interested in that anymore. And I'm definitely picking that up from this Queen of Swords. You've had enough. You've had enough, and you're like, say it to me, bitch. Say it. What do you want to say? Like, you've had the last straw. You're like, nah. And you're finding it hard to be nice to people who just are so delusional that they are living a toxic life. You just can't really be bothered with people who are repeating the same patterns, and you're just like, you know, if you really just said what you were going to do, then things would change. But you're finding it hard to hold your tongue right now. The way that she's doing this with her hand, it's like, I've given you all of the options and you have ran out. You've ran out of options here. So this lady has had enough. And she's very, I feel like your energy, you're very, very much sincere about what you're saying, and it's very positive, but people are not taking it positively. They're taking it like, you is a bitch. And that's on them. That's all I have to say, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Luck is starting to become the new trend for you in the next coming months. It's not, it mightn't seem like it, but it might be, I'm hearing that it might be a little bit like, really? Is this really going to happen to me right now? But just, behind the scenes, there's other things going on, and you are being given certain things to learn about and certain things to discover. Whatever it is that you're learning about right now, that you're taking the time with, this is all part of the process. This is all for the divine plan that you have for your life, okay? So that's what I'm picking up from that. I'm also, anyone that is being affected with I'm seeing this fires. Anyone that is a little bit afraid of the fire, because I'm picking that up from here as well. So there's a lot of fires happening recently in America, and other parts of the world are also being affected in different ways. I feel like you have to look at this as a purge collectively. So what is happening right now is the whole collective consciousness is purging, and it's being shown to us on the news, and there's just a lot of things going on. So just take the time to understand it from that perspective, and kind of hold yourself together through this, because it's hard for all of us, and we have to be compassionate, but at the same time we also have to kind of be like, I can't let myself fear that things are going to get worse for humanity, because I don't feel that myself personally. I just think that we're really seeing it now. So just anyone that's worrying about things like this, I want you to just kind of try and take yourself back to yourself, okay? Because you can't control what's happening outside in the world. You can't control it. All you can do is send love to the people that are going through this, and that's all that you can really do, really. Yeah, but that is it for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3. So, welcome. If you're new to my channel, I use my own intuition first, and then I use the cards after. So, let us begin. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of, you're really picking up on other people's energy right now, and you are also feeling like, I'm not sure if you travel on like public transport or anything, but it's really just getting you down. It's like you're really not sure about how you can kind of keep yourself sane when you're out in public, because everyone's a bit chaotic. Especially we're all wearing masks and all this, and it's like nobody really knows what to do. Like, they don't know if they should talk to people that they recognize or they should just keep quiet. Like, I feel like you're kind of really just feeling like, ugh. But I am seeing that you are giving the chance. Okay, your guides are coming through, and you have a harsh one and a really nice one. So let's just see. Okay, let's say your harsher guide is saying to you that, okay, enough is enough. Stop making it about yourself. Okay, just ignore everybody else. Is what they're saying. Just ignore everybody else, because at the end of the day, these people are not helping you in any way. These people are sometimes pushing you or saying things that you don't like, and you're attracting that. That's what your guide is telling me. I'm seeing as a masculine energy. He's just kind of like had enough. Okay? And the more loving guide, it's not that one of them is not loving, they both love you equally. They're different parts of you, but your more loving self, your loving guide, your future self, whatever you want to resonate with, is truly helping you heal within a relationship. There is one particular relationship that has affected yourself and also someone on the other side. So it's like a three-way thing here. There's like three people involved, and there's three people that are kind of three people involved, but at the end of it, I'm seeing it as it's all one situation at the end of the day. You're all healing each other through this. So this could be parents, but this also could be a partner. I'm picking that up, that maybe has an ex-partner, and they have kids to this person or something. It's just something like that. There is that energy around this. And I feel like, you know, it's been quite dark. I'm seeing rabbits. So I'm seeing rabbits kind of coming out of a tunnel, and at the end of all of this, you're all going to understand what's really going on with all of you eventually, because I'm not sure right now. It feels like it's like what I was saying at the beginning of the intro. It's like that at the minute. So just know that you have to really take time for yourself. And those two other people, whenever they come into your life or whenever something comes up to do with the same situation, be there with it and just observe it. Be very observant with this energy. But at the end of the day right now, your guides are saying that you are following your destiny. Wow, that came through strong. You're on the path to really, you're on the right path, my friend. I'm hearing that. You're on the right path, and there is a lot of things that they are proud of, because you really did listen. You really did listen. If you don't think that you've been listening, you have been listening. So I really want you to sit with that and feel that and appreciate that message, because that's coming through. I'm seeing a huge portal open. Wow. Okay. Wow, that feels really nice. I'm seeing a huge enlightening portal opening, and it's like your destiny is right here. It's right above you. It's right above you, so feel it. Draw that energy in and embrace it. Feel it. Wow, I'm feeling it. Wow, this is really nice energy. Okay, cool. Okay, let us pull some cards on that, because that was quite fun. I'm going to pull one of these. It's my new tarot deck. What's it called? The box is over there. Animal Totem Tarot. Yes. Wow. Ace of Wands. I like this because this is kind of how I felt like I was sitting down here and this was this big portal. So I see this as kind of like a hermit too. So this is like having that time to integrate, and you're going through kind of a renewal of energy. And I'm feeling with this Ace of Wands that you know that you're on the right path. It just seems quite dark. It's kind of like that tunnel energy as well I was feeling. It's like you know that, you know, seeing things from other perspectives is really going to have this new kind of welcomed energy in. Like you're going to feel a new sense of acceptance from people because you're going to see it in them as well. So I feel like things are going to change with relationships, definitely. But you have to really feel it. I'm hearing go with your gut feeling on things. Strongly really recommend that you do that because you're very much good at doing that anyway. I don't want you to lose that. Like, I feel like if that firefly got out of the jar, you would lose it. So just don't lose what you have right now, because what you have right now is very special. So don't let that kind of fly away, because you know that you can come back to this new path that you are sensing. You're picking that up and you're ready for it, okay? But just really observe. Again, that's coming up. Observe what's going on for you. Another message. I feel like I want to pick up a message for this relationship with this kind of other people that are involved, but also anyone else apart from these people you should not focus on. I feel like your main focus right now is this kind of relationship with parents or a partner and someone else or whatever. Imagination. Okay. I feel like this has to do with journaling, or I think a lot of you would really benefit from, I've never had this come up, but I feel that reading some sort of romantic novel would really make your mood, like it would make you feel happy. You would feel like this change, this kind of excitement, because I feel like you're at a point in your life where you're not letting your imagination take over, but it wouldn't hurt to just, you know, have a little bit of something, because right now there's TV's kind of crap at the minute. Like there's not any TV shows that I watch recently. Like I find them boring. I don't know. I feel like when you start to go on this path, you find like TV just, you see the hidden messages that are really there, and it's just like, bleh, like I don't want to follow. Like I just, so much murder, so much like stuff that I'm like not interested in anymore. I'm not even interested. I used to be so interested in horrors, and I feel like the only thing that I really enjoy right now is like reading self-help books, or, you know, stuff that's not TV. So I feel like a book but a romantic novel is something that's nice, because it's, for you anyway, it's going to feel really nice. I'm not really interested in romantic novels, but I feel like it's something that you would really like, and I think your guides want you to. So there's a reason they're bringing that up, because they want you to pick up a certain book that's going to resonate with your own life. Okay? Channeled messages come through in all different shapes and forms, and that's one of the ways that you're going to have something to resonate with. So yeah, I'll pull 3 more cards here. I'm sorry, I really need a drink. I'm super thirsty. I have filled this up and I did not drink anything. When I'm channeling, I get really, really hot. Here, I start to sweat. And my mouth gets really dry. That all? No, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say, No, it doesn't matter. This is not the time for that. Anyway, we have the High Priestess. Sorry, I'm getting a weird message come through, and I'm not going to say it because it's not the time. Why? It's so weird. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. Again, you're reading something, you're looking something up. I feel like you're really wanting a relationship that has a lot of passion and that is very much like what I was laughing about earlier, a second ago. I was thinking like dry mouth and like sweating, and I feel like, this has to do with sex. I don't know why, but I feel like you just wish that there was more of a connection when you have sex. And I have that here with the High Priestess. And again, there's a book there. I feel like some of you need to start reading up about sexual things. I don't know what it is. It could be so many different things, but it's almost like having something to excite you're not getting stimulated enough, even in your imagination. Like nothing, it just feels very mundane. Sex. I don't know if some of you are having that. And I feel like with this Page of Wands, it's like, it's sweet and all, but there's just something about the gesture that's a little bit like, meh. Like this guy's like playing the what is that? It's like a mini guitar. And it's like the way that you're being serenaded, it's just not really, you want something more like High Priestess energy. You want something that's like, fuck, that was good. Like, that's what I'm picking up. We have 2 and 2. The High Priestess is 2, and we have the Two of Wands. So, I feel like you are really thinking about how to make the intimacy between you and this person a lot more, like, a lot more than the 3D way of going around things. Like, I don't know how to explain this. You'll resonate with this in your own way, but that's what I'm picking up for you. Group number 3? Group number 3. Funny, group number 3, and I have this, like, 3 people involved. Let's see what your blessing is actually to do with that. Let's see what that is. I'm hearing you shouldn't belong to anyone. So if you... Okay. A blessing to find the truth. Okay. Interesting. I have never actually... We have that white raven. I feel that... I feel like you feel bad about something. And... you appreciate certain things about this person that's in your life, but also you just want things to come to light. Okay, so I'm feeling like they are coming to light, and it's going to feel awkward. It's going to feel like, yeah, but the truth has to come out, and you have to also be truthful. I want to pull a card like, what is it to do with you? There's something you have to do here. Because I feel like the truth is coming from your side, honestly. Wow. Okay, we have an abundance of cards, so I'm going to pick 2. Page of Cups and the Chariot. So much romance, there's so much like feeling like you have to be there all of the time for this person, whoever this is. It's like I don't know, you just feel like you have to be there all the time, and that's not the energy you need to be in. You are raring to go. You are raring to just focus on other things. And I think that you really just need to speak up and say like, listen, Linda, I don't like how this is all playing out. I'm not following what I really want to do. You know you're going to start following what you want to do, but you have to tell them the truth. You have to be like, listen, I have something bigger for me in store, and if you aren't ready for that, then you need to recheck your life or recheck this situation. That's what I'm hearing, because the truth has to come out. The truth has to come out about things that you're hiding from each other, because it's like, this is what I feel like is going on with this energy, is like people are hiding things from each other, when really if you all just spoke and said the truth, it would all be resolved. Like that. It would just be like, okay, well, that's what I thought too, and I was feeling like that as well. So that is what I have for you, group number 3, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 4. So welcome. If you're new to my channel, I use my intuition first, and then I use the cards after to clarify further on what I was feeling and seeing. So let us begin. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing an archway, and I'm seeing you holding hands with someone. This group, I'm feeling that you have lost someone. It's someone that you've lost when you were a child. This person is holding your hand. I'm seeing them holding your hand like this and telling you that if this doesn't resonate with some of you, I'm sorry. This could be your guides, but for me it feels strongly that this is someone who's passed because of the arch. It's like before they're going in through the arch, they're there. So they want you to rebuild your connection and belief and faith as well. It doesn't have to be like following religion or anything. It's just like building your faith in yourself. And okay, they're saying that you're wasting your talent, or you're talented, and the only way for you to live an abundant life is to, like, that's a message for everyone really, but they're saying that they're making sure that you hear that you are wasting away doing whatever it is that you're doing that doesn't bring you happiness. They know how creative and talented you are. Some of you want to be dancers, some of you want to also organize events or something. Some of you want to be big. I'm feeling big. I'm feeling everything's, not that you want to be famous or anything, but you want to just have an impact because you hold it all in, and you have for such a long time, and you need this release, because that's what's going to bring all of the abundance into your life. And they are also they are just coming through as a light, so it's not anything. I just know that it's a spirit. It's not, there's no features or anything, but I'm just trying to wow, it's like you're going through this spirit's body round and round. So I feel like you've had these kind of cycles of hope, and then you kind of just lose it. You kind of feel like, I don't deserve that. Like it's like I don't know how to explain this. It's like you're going through them and they give you this hope. So every time you get that energy of like, I'm ready, I'm going to do it, they give you that. They give you that little boost. So thank them and ask them to give you more, to guide you more, and trust it. They're going to start putting things in front of you. Once you start opening yourself up to them, they are going to show you signs left, right, and center. That, because it's something, I don't know how to explain this, but it's like you're going through them and they give you their energy kind of, or they're not really giving you their energy, but they're giving you this like a little bit of a whew, Because you are the best. You need to start telling yourself you're the best. They see you as number one. They're literally putting a little sticker on you. Did they do that to you as a child? I don't know. It's like they're putting a sticker on you and being like, here you go. Like, you're the best. I don't know. It's so nice because you're a child, and it's just, I like this energy. So yeah, I'm going to... Okay. That was interesting energy. Yes. For anyone that wants, I do offer mediumship, but just email me before, because I have to really be in the mood for that. So it's not really an option I have right now, but it's something that I can do. If you just email me and I can see how busy I am, or yeah. Anyway, we will continue. King of Pentacles. So this could come through for some of you as the person I was talking about. Feel that energy. I'm just going to let you feel that. But also, I more strongly was picking up that this was the father figure in your life that is still, I feel like this is still in your life. I'm really picking that up. I don't feel like this is someone who's passed. But just take whatever resonates. I feel like this is the person that you have in your life right now, and that you really appreciate them a lot. And I feel like you're healing along with them, and it's been a really nice journey, and you're seeing so much change in this person. So it could be a partner, it could be a father figure, it could be your father. But there's just something that you've really grown. You've grown with this person, and to them you are their like pride and joy. Like you look up to this person, but they see you way more than you see yourself. Like they really acknowledge you so much. So there's that. I just want to let you know that the connection that the both of you have is a lot, because a lot of people look at it and say, I wish I had that situation. But people look at other people's lives and don't realize the other things that we've went through. Like we all have our turns, and we all have different things that we lose. We lose part of ourselves, or we lose a loved one, or we're always losing things. And I feel like when we start practicing more gratitude for the things that we still have, that's when we feel physical shifts. Yeah, whoa, I'll take that card because that was being pushed. Well, it comes really well together, actually. That was weird. That card just kind of shot out. I don't know if you saw that, but it just kind of gravitated to my hand. So that was a bit of a spiritual experience there. I'm picking up mediumship again. A lot of the things that you're wanting to know about and wanting to ask about, they're going to just come into your life. So I feel like we have study and we have wisdom, and I feel like everything that you are going to start learning about is coming through these this higher energy. It's like that surge I was getting, like that, this inspiration to study something, or this inspiration to learn about something new. They're really wanting you to do that because the messages are there. They have a lot of these messages through something that they want you to start researching and picking that up. I feel like some of you are psychic as well. I'm just going to say that. I feel like some of you are psychic and you feel like you don't know where to start. Just start. That's what they're saying. Just start. Ask a question. I want to learn about how I can become more clairaudient. Give it to them, and then a couple of days later, a book will pop up, and you'll be like, "Wow, that's looks like something I want to buy." Purchase it, buy it, read it. They're going to give you all of the knowledge when you are open to receiving it, because they want you to share what you came here to share. You're very talented. Some of you as well are not so much psychic, or not so much like fully interested in it all of the time. I'm picking that up as well. But there is something that you can take from learning about the more esoteric things, because you can adapt it into your own talent and you can use it. That's what I actually do, which makes a lot of sense. I use different things from spirituality, and I use different things from like science, and I kind of merge the two, and it makes my understanding of things a lot clearer. I feel like that is something that you can look into. Let me see. What is a blessing? A blessing from your loved one. What do they want to say? I feel like this is going to be good. Oh, a blessing for your good work. I feel like, I'm just gonna let you look at that card again. I really feel that you were so excited to, you're so excited to become an adult, and now you're like, it's not all it's cracked up to be. I would rather go back to being a child again. I'm picking that up. But they just want to let you know that you've done such a good job of navigating yourself through life, and they just want to let you know that they're so proud of you. So yeah, that's just something. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 more cards and then we are done. Oh god, I'm almost out of memory. Whoa. There's that. Wow. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like what's happening here is this person who I felt from the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is them again being represented here, and I think that they worry about you. They worry about your mental health, and they worry about you not opening up. And they can see that you are trying to find yourself, and they wish that they could like help you in some way or another, but they don't know how to. They don't know how to, because the only way that they really know how to get through to you is through kind of giving you things or doing things for you, not really speaking to you. Whoa. Sorry, I just got a little dizzy there. With the 8 of Swords, I think that there's a little bit of guilt here of if it came down to it and you had to go somewhere to pursue what it is that you want to pursue, you don't want to leave this person behind, because they're your pride and joy, and you're their pride and joy. There's so much love here with this person. I hope this resonates, because this is very deep. I'm going to pull one more card. How can you open up to the ones that you love most? How can you open up? What is it you have to do? We have dream sweet, sleep deep. And I feel like for some reason, I feel like a lot of your own insecurities and your own beliefs that you have are also similar beliefs to the person that I'm talking about, but you haven't really spoke about it. So just really understand that anything that you think about, they're also kind of thinking about it as well, and they're also, it's keeping them up at night too. And there you have a similar situation going on when it comes to nighttime and before bed, and the routine that you have of like getting up to the same situation, and it almost feels like it's just replay like another day, another dollar. It feels like that kind of energy, and it's just like it's like going round and round in circles every day. It's like it's very stagnant kind of energy, and it's like you don't even look forward to going to sleep, but they also don't look forward to it. And I think that understanding that they're going through the same kind of things that you're going through, but it's the same, but it's also different. It looks different, but energetically it's the same thing. So you both are very much telepathically connected as well, and when you think that they are feeling a certain way, they are. So yeah, because they kind of want you to go. They kind of want you to go after what it is that you want to go after as well, and they're also feeling that through the spirit. It's like they know that you have to do what you want to do, and they don't want to hold you back from that. So yeah, I hope this resonated. If it did, leave a comment down below, because I know it mightn't resonate with everybody, but I would like to just see who this was meant for. Really interested in seeing this. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.